Alright, so the business burst explained. What does it really mean? For me, I see a lot of people in business talking about like go hard for 90 days, you know, absolutely smash it and then take a break. What I find, and this is only my own personal experience, whenever I take a break, I kind of get a little bit of business anxiety. I start to feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing, and I'm not growing the way I want to grow because I've kind of gone all out, really pushed it for maybe 70 or 90 days or 100 day, and then, do you know what, I drop the ball and I take my foot off the gas and I think that the job is done, when actually subconsciously I know it's not. Because let's be honest, the job is never done. The job is never ever done. You have never ever completed what you want, because you always have to have a goal to go to. You always have to grow towards your next goal. So when I analyze the burst, I kind of look at it like driving a car. So when you go out on a journey, let's say you're driving 200 miles, you're going to encounter all different things to get you from point A to point B. Whether there's going to be times where you go uphill, there's going to be times where you go downhill, there's going to be times where you're in fifth gear, there's going to be times when you've got to drop it down to second gear, but you never ever stop. And that's what a burst is really. So what I'm trying to say is, you're doing these daily method of operations, these DMOs, you're ticking by every single day, but then comes a point where you say, you know what, I've got a good run where I can really put my foot on the pedal and burst through. So we might go really, you know, consistently and intense for the next 10 days, like massive action, and then drop it back down into a lower gear where you're still doing a little bit, but it wasn't as hard and as kind of strenuous as you were going for the last 10 days. So if you can imagine that car on the journey, you know, 1 minute you're at 70 miles an hour, 1 minute you're at 30 miles an hour, 1 minute you're creeping along at 5 miles an hour. But every single part of that journey is moving you forward, moving you from point A to point B. So what I would say is, don't overcomplicate it. Don't think that you need to go all out intense, because what happens when you do that is it's unsustainable for you to compete with it. Like, you cannot go 70, 80 mile an hour all the time on a journey from A to B. And it's exactly the same thing in business. So don't beat yourself up if you've had to drop down in the gears. You know what, I would say embrace that and actually pat yourself on the back, because rather than stopping totally, you've just dropped down to do what you need to do, and then you can pick up and go again on a 10-day burst. So hopefully that explains it.